Um, I want to go over tactical infiltration of enemy spacecraft, reconnaissance, sabotage. Uh, just kidding. That's not what this is. The human body. It's basically a machine. It's an organic machine. It's designed to, oh, Jesus. Detoxifying. If you were exposed to material that created toxicity in the anatomy, you have to deal with processing, digesting, and expelling the material. If you do not digest the exposed, you will not detox, and it will stay in your system and damage critical components, liver, kidneys, shit like this. The body is designed to overcome anything. God did not build anything in this universe that he could not defeat, because it would be suicide. So God is not going to build something that cannot be defeated, because he would be killing himself. That being said, logic mandates that you should be able to purify your anatomy given exposure to elements that may have damaged your body. The objective in that case would be to identify that you have been exposed, accommodate the material, digest it, and expel it. Essentially allowing your body to absorb, break down, and expel the material, whether in the urine or taking a shit. Purification of the anatomy. There's a lot of different things that can be done to purify the body. What you're wanting to do is ingest material that will bond molecularly with the material that is negative, or the toxin. Identifying the correct material to ingest to bond molecularly with the shit that you were exposed to. That's the objective. Things that I've found to be effective: peppers, jalapeno peppers, sliced or whole, whatever, jalapeno peppers. They will, however, well, they're peppers, so Um, Black pepper. May be added to liberally to perhaps something as simple as mac and cheese, potatoes, mashed potatoes, something to this, so that it's not eaten directly off the spoon, but you could take a spoon of it, add it to a small bowl of mac and cheese, and eat it indirectly, still entering the system, but just not directly off the spoon. This is much easier to feed yourself black pepper. In addition, red crushed pepper may also be eaten this way. Another method is to make tea or coffee and to put the black pepper or the red pepper or the pepper in the filter when you make the coffee, because the hot water is going to cause the essence of the pepper to enter into the coffee. Now, this is not as valuable or potent as adding it to, say, mashed potatoes or mac and cheese, because you're eating the granules of the red pepper. The fiber base of a lot of these units hold more value than perhaps filtering that out and just drinking the pepper sauce, as it were. You can make black pepper coffee, relatively strong. This is relatively effective. You can make black pepper tea. You can make red pepper tea. This is basically medicine. You're drinking medicine. This is not an unknown thing. This is being done now. And whatever. Cornmeal, cornbread, corn chips, nachos with jalapenos. You're basically eating medicine. The cornmeal will integrate with certain toxic materials and get them out of your system. Eating tea leaves, instead of making the tea with the tea leaves, eating the tea leaves, you can add them also to mashed potatoes or something and just eat the tea leaves. Again, you're dealing with a fibrous effect of the material molecularly bonding, absorbing toxic material and bringing it out of your system. I am not a doctor. I'm not a dietitian. I'm just some fucking guy. Somehow my parents had sex. Somehow in my mommy, there it is. So, EMF radiation is absorbed by copper wire or extension cords to a degree. I'm not a spaceman, so I can't testify legally. A rolled up extension cord absorbs EMF radiation if you ever get attacked by alien drones. A giant pickle. Hair dryer, extension cord. It took me a very long time to figure that out. Random information. It's just random information. Onion. I chop it and freeze it. basically lasts forever. You open the container, shake it while it's freezing so it's loose. If you don't shake it while it's freezing, you're basically going to have to get an ice pick to eat the onion. If you shake it while it's freezing, the onion is frozen loose and you can pick it out of the little container and eat it. Eating a spoon of ground coffee bean. Again, you're talking about the fiber of the item. Again, I'm not a doctor, but I found onion to be effective eaten. I chop it up, freeze it in little containers, and I'll take it out and eat it occasionally. The fiber of the onion has strong effect. The cells of the onion come apart in your system and go into your bloodstream. They can tend to absorb and remove. Now, if you're in a toxic environment where you're constantly absorbing toxins, you're going to fucking die. Nothing is going to save you because you're constantly absorbing toxins. If you're eating poisoned food, again, you're going to die. If your cat has some sort of a mental problem and it farts in your face, you're going to fucking die. This is reality. This is the reality of keeping your carbon-based unit operational. If you fail to do so, you will fucking die. If you jump off a cliff, you will sustain severe damage and you will die. If you stand in a bolt of lightning, you will die. If you light yourself on fire, you will die. If you freeze yourself to death, you're frozen. The objective is to survive. Detoxifying your anatomy is a matter of adding material to integrate with the material that you've ingested to bring the material out. Oatmeal has got a lot of strength to it. Again, there are the fiber of different materials that are meat. If you combine these items, like eating mac and cheese with tea leaves, that has a strong recovering effect to it. A ham, it's just a very strong item to detoxify to the general makeup of the ham. Not the same as bacon. Bacon is basically you just gorging on fat. Although it's very tasty and crispy, it does have effect spiritually and physically from a nourishment component. But ham is far more detoxifying as far as removing the material that is a toxin. Just eating ham. And trust me, you will notice, because if you're toxified and you eat a lot of ham, you're gonna need a bathroom. So don't take the subway if you eat half of a ham and then go to New York and take the subway. You're going to shit your pants. Steak, beef, if you're toxified, beef has a strong effect because it integrates, breaks down. The toxin will absorb into the ham or the beef. Chicken is basically more nourishment. Again, chicken is very much like bacon in that it will nourish the body, but as far as a detoxifying, it's more for eating, for nourishment, than if you're recovering from a toxic event. If you take a bus ride with someone who farts just very dramatically and you become toxified, or if you're on a plane, you just someone, it's just bad. It's just bad. So, lemon juice. Lemon juice will kill cavities. You say, well, lemon is acidic and break down the tea will remove toxin from bone. Just making a strong glass of tea will remove toxin from your teeth and your bones. Lemon juice will kill cavities because it kills the essence of the cavity. If your tooth is heavily decayed, it will actually pop it. If you put a slice of lemon on a decayed tooth, it will disintegrate it. I'm not a dentist. I'm not a doctor. I'm not a dietitian. I'm just some random fucking guy. So, one of the only reasons I still have my front teeth is I took a slice of lemon because I had a cavity directly in the middle of both my front teeth. I took a lemon and I just left it on my front teeth for a moment of times, and the cavity turned brown and died. You know, if you think I'm an asshole or summoned from hell, our ancestors used to take lemon peel and put it in sugar and eat it for their teeth. These remedies are old as shit. I'm not talking out of my ass. I didn't climb out of Satan's hell to tell you bad shit. I'm telling you stuff that's written in books as far as they did whenever the people with that would stop being hairy and shit. Mac and cheese, the pasta will tend, you say, oh, I don't eat carbohydrates. I don't give a shit. The pasta will absorb material that is toxic and bring it out of your system. Again, if you put ham or beef in pasta and you eat it, tomato, this brings up an interesting communications. Tomato juice or tomato spaghetti sauce. I will generally just buy a jug of spaghetti sauce and drink out of it. This is my tomato. Now you can get tomato soup. It's very powerful. Also cleans the body. You can just eat tomatoes. These have the tomato has a very strong cleaning effect about the body. Restores as well. It's good for the eyes. Fish. Fish is again one of those that's good for strength. So you have chicken, you have fish, bacon. Put those together on a sandwich. I'm not sure what that will taste like, but congratulations. Enjoy your catfish BLT. Each one of these components has a different effect on the human anatomy. You say, well, I can't eat this or I can't eat that. Potentially you've been damaged at some point, which is why you can't eat that. You would go through a process of recovery to repair your anatomy so that your digestion now begins to function again. You may come up with something called heartburn during the course of these. While you're detoxifying, you may get severe heartburn. Severe heartburn means your body is recovering. Now, again, if you have some sort of illness that caused you to get chronic heartburn, that's your fucking problem. That's why they have these things called, what are they? Oh, doctors. What I'm trying to tell you is I'm talking about detoxifying the body from exposure. You will get heartburn upon the exit. If you've been toxified repeatedly and very badly, you're going to get heartburn repeatedly and badly until you reach the end of your body processing the toxic through your stomach, through your system. You're going to get repeated heartburn very badly if you've been very badly toxified. I eat notebook paper. I just chew it until it dissolves in my mouth and I swallow it. That kills my heartburn. They make fiber, which is basically the same shit. It's just wood. That could potentially take care of your heartburn. Do I recommend eating notebook paper? I don't care. Creamer, powdered creamer. If you don't want to be a beaver in the woods, because you fucking hate beavers. So when you see a beaver, you just want to kill it. That means you need therapy. You need to go to a psychiatrist. Get your shit fixed. Something's broken in your fucking head. Excuse me. Got off track there for a second. Yeah. So, powdered creamer will help with heartburn. That's one of the best things I've ever used. I've had heartburn, and so then I eat the powdered creamer, and then it goes away. Then I get my heartburn, and I'm like, well, shit, I'm something bad or something. So then I would eat a Post-it note, and then that one or two Post-it notes would usually do it. The shit that I've been through, I've eaten a full sheet of notebook paper, and that will do it. When I'm sleeping at night and I wake up and I'm like, I'm going to die because the devil is eating my ass, I will eat a full sheet of notebook paper and wait, and then I'll go back to sleep. If I wake up again, I have severe heartburn again, it means that I've been toxified severely somewhere, and that my body's getting rid of it. This conversation is to close detailed analysis of exposure. Period. There are some things that I didn't include in this conversation because I don't feel like standing up and looking around and oh, look, it's something else. I'm not doing it. I'm closing out this conversation about communications with regard to detoxifying the human anatomy. You're basically a functioning organic machine until God says, time's up, Chuck. It's time to go now. Your days are numbered and you are on your last day. Today is the day you die. If you want to fight God on that, then you should probably, that's your problem. That's always going to be your problem. Hey, today's the day you're not going to make it no more. Screw you. Whatever. I'm not going to get into reality and pretend and bullshit. Again, still your problem. If someone tells you to drink something that doesn't sound correct, it's probably not correct. Research, analysis. If you read a novel about how eating this is good for you and you're like, it doesn't sound right, don't do it. There are people who are called complete fucking morons. They do exist, and they will kill you because they're morons. Oh, example. Tiger won't bite. Tiger look big, scare. No, tiger good. Ow, what happened? Tiger bit me. Well, you're an idiot. You said tiger no bite. Oh, are you gonna die? There's too much of it. Oh shit. Oops. And you're dead. Anyway, your survival is completely your problem. It doesn't belong to Fabius over here. He don't give a shit. He has other problems that don't involve you. If he decides to help you, you know why? It's because he decided to help you. That's it.